Wait, there's a Seanstermations movie out? Wow. Wow. And he did it at the near end of the year. Why, I haven't still done my first video yet. The problem I having with my video, I don't know, free video, is that I guess I'm just getting bored of the content itself, so I kind of just switch off from it. Just not. Maybe I should do one of my extra videos and do the third one a bit later. Yeah, it's gonna take some time because I want it to be a 3 part as well. So, you know what? This is you know what? Let's do the short summation duty. Why? Because I don't know. Extra. Just a second. I need to add a comment. What should I add? What be funny and be telling? Why is this movie so bad that it's good? Because I don't even know. that should be good. War. War never changes. Except when it does. And it does. Oh, I bet it does.
Like barrages of 1,000 men.
They came like barrages of 1,000 men. Who on earth is they, first of all? Also, second of all, they came, they saw, they fought for us. My singing's still bad, isn't it? I shouldn't really do singing and I don't even know episode. That's the actual one.
No one say no one lived on that day.
No one say no one lived on that day. Sean, your grammar is off. No one said that anyone lived that day. Anyone lived that day. Jeez. Sorry, I'm one of those people that mostly press grammar errors. So, and I know Sean's autistic is just like me, so he has problems saying things. So I just want to correct him every time he says something wrong. Not like in haha, you said it wrong kind of way, just in dude, you said this the wrong way, you should have said it this way. That way it would make it more clear. Good thing I take multiple takes before I do anything. Or I'm just that good at doing things in one take. Because I think of what to say before I even say it. And that's what gave yeah, what gives a good joke. I ruled my point. I supposed to live? The whole town is being ravaged by these random dudes that decided to ravage our town. Because, I don't know yet. Maybe there's some eternal water that makes you live forever or something. There usually is in these movies.
consuming the entire area. And although it was unknown what happened to the king, the little girl survived. And thus, for many millennia after, we, the people of this town, called her the Eternal Princess.
This sounds familiar. Oh yeah, personating the Eternal Diva. Wait, am I like 1 minute in and I'm already referencing personated? I haven't done that in any of the I Don't Knows. I haven't referenced personated because I haven't thought of a good time to bring it up. And now I am. You know what that means? Impersonation! I am the ultimate king of everything. I should really stop playing impersonating games. But I will never get tired of it. Impersonating!
Well, it's pretty interesting, Senpai. So, what does it say after that?
There's a storybook about this. About a flipping war that ravaged a kingdom, and a king that possibly could have died, but possibly is going to be the main antagonist of this movie, no less. It's being shared to us with two of the main characters. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna be important later. Yeah, just ignore this plot here. That's not gonna become important later. You can just ignore that.
Hey, you two, it's time to get up. You were waiting for this more than anyone, right? Yay.
First of all, is Sean seasick? Because he sounds like, oh god, I don't want to wake up, Sora. I think that's Sora. I don't remember all the Short Nation characters' names, okay? I never do in anime. There's too many names for me to memorize. That's why I'm using it to memory with the Ellie and Teddy's characters. I don't want to memorize that many names. Just to make it easier on me. And I do these days. Hence why I needed more of a cartoon styling than anything else. But question number 2. We're going to a random island that possibly won't get mentioned by anyone else for the rest of the series. Because this movie is possibly no canon. Well, I'm making fun of how anime movies are most of the time non-canon.
Alright. It's vacation time, everyone. Let's begin this.
Vacation time? Sean is on vacation. How long do you think he's gonna be on vacation before he ends up saving the island from disaster? I say about 5 minutes into this film. That or 7. 5 or 7. Good number. Good number.
Sure about that? I don't know why you're complaining. Oh, well, You're not the one who has to carry everything, Minazuke! Well, you were the one who lost rock, paper, scissors.
This universe still does not make any sense to me. Seriously, they play rock, paper, scissors in both the Ian Teddy's Port Hopper's two-parter of The Dark Side of Seanstermations, and now they played rock, paper, scissors to decide who would carry this bag, and Sean lost. Seriously, Sean lost again? That is twice where he keep lost. In rock, paper, scissors. Apparently Sean in the movie is not good. Apparently Sean is not good at rock, paper, scissors. He has lost twice so far.
Oh, yes. Yes, indeed. It's all but sure now. She's here. I know it.
Ooh, really? 10 out of 10, and I bet $100 that is fair. Because the main villain is bossy looking for the Eternal Princess. Since she's called the Eternal Princess. Come on. Who wouldn't want to find someone who can live forever? And bosses suck out all their immortalities so they can use it for themselves. Sorry, I have a problem with immortality. I'll explain it later.
Oh, I'm so begging to know when we get home. Never expected to be so, well, nice and clean.
Well, according to the guide, this is one of the most popular sites in the country.
Wow. Also, Chanel only gets mentioned here. He is not in this movie, like, at all until, like, the very end. Yeah, Simone is really that useless in this movie. Jeez.
I wonder too, it's like the Goldtopia name is kinda, well, gold? Yeah, you could say that.
When I guess the tower's gold, but I can't see it because it's black and white. Sorry, it's just another complaint that I have with just drawing things instead of coloring them in. Everything's normally in black and white, so only the color gets told by the characters. And I always have a problem with that, but I always accept it. Yeah, I can't really do anything with said problem. Oh boy. It's gonna be one of those days that I just complain about random things, isn't it?
What we've been dealing with for the past 2 years, it just doesn't make sense. Feels good.
All that crud. Well, what have you been doing for the past 2 years? I'm sorry, what? Seriously, what? Season 1 of Seanstermations wasn't really a season, it was just more like, hey, let's animate random people on YouTube doing random stuff. Also, thank you for animating me multiple times. There's a reason why I put your content in the mini section. I always think of that content as well. So thanks for that, Sean. But seriously, season 1 was that. And just that. The only time you had to deal with Club in season 1 was the Halloween special and the Christmas special. So unless the season 2 events take place over a period of 2 years, then you have problems, Sean. Time travel is weird, and that must be Sean.
Yummy?
Those guys.
Oh wait, that's Sora. I think the person who was standing on top of the boat was Minazuki. Sorry, I'm still bad at remembering anime names. Sorry, Sean, I tried my best, but I fail every time. I have to remember that basically Shauna, Minaski, and Yami are basically the main group that was gonna be following for the whole series. So, just how Big, Meme, and Scoob is this main group you follow for in the taste. Even though I just like to mix it up a bit every now and then.
You just say you're always busy with Yummy. So what about it? What made you go this time?
Wait, you want me to punch you? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. And if you manage to hit me once, I'll even take you to a nice resort when I'm older. You serious? Yeah, just go on ahead.
So Minaski and Sean were friends when they were kids. Good to know. I guess this movie is kinda canon. But then again, it's probably just like, hey, this happened in the past, so that's why we're here now, type of exposition. See? Exposition. Love it. Hate it. It's gotta be there.
Those are very nice. You're meaning. Will you stop complaining? Do you want me to take you to that resort or not?
But he didn't even hit you. You said, I quote, if you want a hit on me, if you punch me, I will take you to a nice resort in the future. I didn't hit you. You dodged out the way and hit him. Logic! What is it in this universe? See, this is why I don't usually watch anime. The logic is kinda dumb.
See you ain't hungry. I'm hungry.
If you don't watch Seanstermations, Shauna is always hungry. She is always, and I mean always hungry. Give her an all-you-eat buffet and she will eat it in like 1 minute. 1 minute! It is that insane. She's like Goku. But Way. Yeah, she's Goku plus Way times 100. And that's just funny to me.
Okay, you got it. 1, 2. Stop!
No. Senpai?
Also, she'll get turned into a girl. Apparently it's just with hot water, but now apparently ink does it as well. One, I don't really think ink for the octopus can really do that. Especially one in a restaurant where two, it might be frozen for later use. So meaning it would be freezing cold water. And further, it would be freezing cold ink. And four, they possibly would remove the ink the ink glands of the octopus before serving it to people. But what do I know? This is anime. Of course this would happen. Logic does not exist here. but I can still complain about it.
Big and one thing only, and that was a good bit of chow. And even you couldn't perform that for me.
I'm sorry. It was only Han. I'm sorry.
That's what I mean.
What, does he not like meat? Jeez. But this guy is a jerk. Like Jack. He's probably more of a jerk than Zack, who is still trying to conquer the Omniverse, remember? Also, I really need to finish that story arc for season 2. I really need to do a lot of things for season 2 to bring it to a full closer. God damn it. What have I gotten myself into? Fun. That is what I got myself into. Fun. Slam to the floor, man! Jeez! Oh, that was awesome.
See, you know, guys, what guys are like nowadays. Really all in their alcohol and stuff.
What? So this guy was drinking heavily before he got to her. Couldn't we use one case of that he was drunk, other than him just being mad that you sent me the wrong food, man? Because he didn't really sound drunk to me. I would have used drunk as sure, but ayo, what I'm doing, making a funny commentary on the video. While still trying to make jokes of myself.
Trouble, sir. I'm serious. It's really no trouble. That's her! Yummy, that's her! Who's who? That's her! The Eternal Princess!
So the Eternal Princess just happens to be working at the same restaurant they happen to be eating at. First of all, why on earth would the Eternal Princess be really enough to put herself out in the open? People could be looking after her. You know, to use her for evil. By putting herself out in the open, working at a restaurant of all things, she'd be putting herself in danger. So it'd be the dumbest thing she would ever do, but she does it anyway. Anime! Sorry, I just really hate stupid decisions in anime. I really do. I just really hate how dumb the Kansas is. I'm glad I kind of pointed that out in the Dark Side of Shows that they do with Elliot and the others just being dumbfounded, like, what the flip is going on? Why did they just decide things with rock, paper, scissors? Now, you know, I kind of guess why the Teddys can't do rock, paper, scissors, because they got paws instead of hands.
All time. It's all cool, right? The time is something we do not have next. And you can either give us the girl now, or you're fired.
tired, am I?
Jeez. So the Max girl is looking for this eternal princess to please this evil company he's working under. What? I don't understand what's going on. I guess this would carry on to the second movie. But it'd be like, yeah, we'll just totally forget this happened until the second movie comes around. See how dumb movies can be?
Is a kingpin? Yeah, his name is Max. No one knows what his true intentions are, but whatever they are, the crowd is talking about him. He's a real king in the country. But I think it's something different. Like this one.
Ah, come on!
First of all, never call me old. Second of all, don't ever challenge me to a video game. Okay, Maisie?
Ah.
Okay. Are they talking about who built this city? Also, like I said, told you this wouldn't be a reaction vacation for long. Seriously, we're at the 9-minute mark and we're already talking about the main villain. It does not take that long. It does not take that long. I can't remember this longer though.
I want to go after him. And more importantly, if this girl really is the eternal princess that Maisie claims, how in any way does he... What, in any way... Sorry if I'm stuttering here, but I'm a little dumbfounded, but what does this all mean? Why would he want a girl in the first place? Well...
See, they know the villain. They know the plan. Why don't they just do something about it? Seriously, they spent like half the movie not doing anything about Max. Just doing stuff with the Eternal Princess. Not that I have a problem with it, it's just like, hey, there's a guy chasing after one of our guys. Why don't we go after him ourselves? And solve this problem right then and there. There's Saiyans! Shaun of Saiyans in canon. I guess this takes place after season 2, where they only learn Super Saiyan, so they're not like confident in their abilities. But when I watched this whole movie through, my first time watching it, Max did not do a single thing that would be threatening to a Saiyan. Not a single thing. And I come to those bits, and I will say stuff about them. This movie really annoys me. A lot. I like it, but I kinda hate it in other ways. I kinda hate, like, not that I hate Seanstermations in general. I like some of the content that it provides. It's like, yeah, I understand why it's like that, but at the same time, I hate some of the episodes just for that fact that I hate some of the episodes. Like most of the season 2 episodes, I do like. I do like most of the season 2 episodes. But most of them, I don't like it much. It's just I guess it's just too much plot sometimes. And I don't mind that sometimes when it's emotional. I guess this is more of a slice of life story than an action story, which is a taste was going for. And my dog is barking, but this movie just kind of goes all over the place. Let's just say that.
King of a country? How is that anyway possible? Well, the bloodlines go back to so long ago. In fact, it was his bloodline that caused an entire village to burn. Apparently, a citizen there, more notably the girl's father, was studying many studies under the name alchemy. Alchemy?
What does alchemy in this as well? So this island does have secrets. I won't complain about that until we get to it. Let's just say there's a lot of unfinished things that from this movie that could have been explained, but it's like, yeah, we might explain this, but then again, we need some setup for the second movie, so screw you.
Honestly, I don't honestly know, to be perfectly honest. I mean, it could just be a lost girl. But what if it isn't a lost girl? Well, I'm trying not to think too hard on it. I mean, God, Sora, do you expect me to babysit a girl throughout the entire journey? Why not? I mean, you fought gods. Yeah, but those were like, I don't know, towers compared to her. I mean, the girl's the size of an anthill.
Like you said in the first part, like I said in the earlier part of this video, why can't Shaw just walk up and just beat the shit out of this guy? He's just a kingpin. And he gets easily, and I say it, easily beaten. This is why I hate this kind of animation style. It doesn't give you much to work with. You can't really animate stuff like fight scenes. So I always go in like, okay, try not to do many fight scenes. You can't do fight scenes. And I know I can't do fight scenes. So, in a way, I try to avoid them by cleaning up the battle quickly, like with the Dark Knight. Big just makes the night trip over. Because of course he does. And why I do have a complaint about that, I know the reason behind it. Like, I'm finding out my finale, so it would have a fight scene technically, but at the same time, it'd be an intriguing fight scene how I would set it up. So, like, that's how I would do a fight scene in this art style. Not really do the fight, but do the fight around the scene. So it's not technically a fight scene, but it's still a fight within a scene. Confusing it is.
She's a princess, and so she's got great favorite fortune to us. And it's always important to help out those in need, right?
Did you say that she might bring fame and fortune to you guys? Shauna, are you thinking of food again? God damn it, Shauna.
Sorry, I'll just leave you to him. Wait, no, Shauna, it's not what it looks like!
Anyone who's having dirty preferred reports, raise your hands.
Boy, how has it gone? The meteor will crash in under 2 days. You might as well run. This town is doomed, along with its...
Dude, you shot your expert! Also, meteor? 2 days? Jeez, what were time limits on this and movies? I get it, it's supposed to carry the plot along. But I always need a simple solution earlier. Also, you just killed a guy who was basically seeing the future. Why the fuck did you do that?
Yeah, we'll be back before we know it.
They're going on a straightforward road. What if something happens on this road? You can always tell when it's never too easy, cliche.
No using your full power. Although this guy might be evil, it's best if you don't use your full power. We won't want anyone getting injured through this. And if you see anyone, or if you get in trouble, always ask me, or always call me, alright? Okay.
So the reason why Sean and the others do not go up and instantly just like, hey, we're here. You're dead. Basically punch this guy in the face and be like, now you're dead. Basically killing him one blow. It's because Sola thinks it's best to not use the full power. They see nothing them for this whole movie. Sorry, it's just like, whenever you have to nerf your characters in order to make a movie, then you, sir, have a problem with your script. Just characters. Sorry, it's just mind-boggling to me sometimes. I mean, I can get along with it just fine. I mean, I didn't even power anyone down during the Taylor Elm movie, and that was like 49 minutes long, which is only 50 minutes, which is this is close to, but not that close. But it still kind of annoys me that Sean had to power down his characters in order to not make this adventure go by in a snap. I will still complain about it though. I didn't really do that for TOL. I kinda did. I kinda made some setup that explaining why A wasn't really helping, why the other teddies weren't really helping. They were too weak against the main threat. And El Shazemba was the only one who could chase it away. That's how I basically resolved the power scaling thing. You don't nerf the characters just using someone like, hey, don't use your full power. You nerf them using circumstances. And I see no reason how they see knocking the kingpin off the tower where he stays most of the time, which someone easily does in the finale. Anyway. Oh, did I forget to mention the flipping meteor that's coming to Earth? Which apparently no one sees? No, seriously, for the whole first part of the movie, no one sees the flipping meteorite. Until like, oh right. Until like until like Zog is like, maybe I should do something about the meteorite. Nah, I'll let Shauna and gang deal with it. But still, Yummy in the end just does it anyway. Because apparently she can destroy meteorites. And she can be the only one who destroys meteorites. Even though Sean beat gods at this point. Ugh! I hate movie logic. I hate it. Yeah, Sora's here. As well as Sean, Shauna, Minazaki, Maisie. All of them would make you just as freaked out at this because they destroy Sean battled gods!
I'm immortal! The ultimate immortal billionaire that will rise above all!
So you want to be the immortal billionaire? Why? You don't want to take over the world or anything. You just want to be immortal. So you can claim, hey, my stack of money is bigger than your stack of money.
Probably home. Home to a dear daddy dearest.
And this is my problem with Sora's plan. Seriously. He knows about the Kingpin. He knows he's looking for Fury. He knows about the bloodline. Why the hell does he not know that? Why does he think that that Fury leaving town would not trigger him to go to the place, Max, to go to the first place that he would think Fury would go, which is her hometown. Which is exactly where Sean and the others are going. So I would not think this plan through. Oh, apparently. I still say it would be much easier just to beat him up. Which someone does in the finale! Sorry, the more I complain about, the more I recognize as just bad. I'm not complaining about it just because I can complain about it. Some of these problems I have with, these are just problems I have with Emily and in general. Sometimes I'm not normally like this. I'm just more playing the character of this. I'm guessing my character right now is just, he's just like one of those nerds that just know everything about cartoons, anime, and everything. Knows every cliche there is in the book, but is still annoyed by it. That's my character which I'm playing right now. But in general, some of these complaints I do raise out of love for the series. I don't want to be mean spirited. I want to be kind. But at times I just want to rant about things. And I don't even know gives me that chance to not only talk about the things I like about a series, but talks about specific things that I think that is dumb, or just have fun, making fun of the stuff they think they can pass me by without making me have a joke out of it. I would seriously, if this was a normal Alien and Teddy's reaction video, I wouldn't even bring this up. Because I'd be both having fun reacting to it. Not making anything video. So I figured this like a semi-review of sorts. Like my Is It Good series, or just Is It, as I call it. But I kinda have more fun with it. Let's just